Okay, I'm not sure why the camera turned off. Actually, I have full battery. Maybe it's because of motion, the camera's sitting still. I'm not really sure, but basically I think you get the drift. I'm going to flip this around just to show what I'm doing on the other side briefly, and then we'll be done. Okay, so I start out, clockwise from the other side, and I'm basically doing this right here. So I'm not going very fast at all, and then I'll hold it and listen for high spots, turning real nice and smooth, and then after I'm finished, I'll put it in reverse and go not that fast, just and I'll just kind of hold it. And that's enough. Maybe 3 seconds. So, I'm seating it going in one direction, and then I do kind of like a back, and I can hear that right there. It sounds really, really nice. So, and then obviously this is very, very important. After you pull one out and it's dirty, don't put it back in because there's trash, all over this. Leave it out. I should have mentioned. What I would do next is take some acetone and clean all of these off, and sometimes you can put a marker on it, but it'll just you'll lose it once you start doing cleaning. Sometimes I'll just take some a small piece of tape, like a painter's tape or quality tape, and put that tape on it. Clean it with the acetone, obviously for a dry surface. Put the tape on it, then mark it. Okay, like this would be whatever cylinder this is. This is 135. This one is on the bottom. This is 3. This is 5. This is 7. So I'd go, 7, and it's pretty obvious which one's the intake and which one is the exhaust. So there's no sense in saying that this is 7I and 7E. My God, if you can't, keep up with that. So just go 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1, and that way you can just pull them all out. Put them on the bench, clean this baby thoroughly, and I'm not talking about with just a dry rag. I'm talking about coming in here with WD-40, acetone, and then typically I finish cleaning. My final cleaning is with odorless mineral spirits, only just because I don't like the smell of diesel fuel or mineral spirits. So mineral spirits is a really good final wash, and it leaves a little bit of an oil residue. I'll go ahead and mention this. Some guys put grease on these shafts. I don't like that. I don't do that because I've noticed a lot of these engines will get, they don't get run nearly enough to burn the grease off. I know that sounds silly, but you'd be surprised how people let stuff sit. I don't like the grease because it builds up, and if there is a potential for rust, that grease will hold it. I'll just do real heavy oiling, regular engine oil, 20, 40, or you could go with like an assembly lube type, this type, just a high zinc assembly lube. This is great stuff. I like the oil. Keep in mind these spin as well, so you don't want anything too thick that could restrict it from turning and breaking in properly. So I almost made that mistake. I almost tried to